Here I am starting outside of Pearisburg and Narrows. This is where I went last year. This year, I'm going south. Weather's pretty nice. It's nice and warm. There's a wind advisory. Heaven forbid I hike when there's no sort of weather advisory. That's for sure. Here we go. Hiking along here, and I can see down there's a little town. It's hard to see. And there it is. And I can see beyond that, there's a mountain. And I bet I'm gonna climb the mountain after that town. Walking past the landfill, see all the lime up there. I think I'm going to walk down that road and cross that road, but I don't think I'm going to walk through the landfill. The wind is picking up. There's a wind advisory, which makes sense. I always tend to hike during less than ideal weather, but I'd rather the wind than the rain. They put these fences up around the landfill to catch trash that blows off it. See that trash there? And then they usually hire someone to do paperwork. And then the paperwork is to go around and pick up all the paper that's blown off the landfill. I know this because my dad got hired for that job one time. That would be a fun little place to spend the night. Up in a tree. According to that sign, I think it is a tree stand, not a shelter. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like a little park of some sort. This might be Landfill Road. I don't know what's out there. It's actually, there's a train check out there. And do not drink the water. We're going this way. It looks like we're going uphill again. I just came down the ridge. You know what happens with the ridge? Once you come down, you gotta go back up the other side. At least in Virginia, there's a lot of switchbacks. This tree stand, the tree has actually grown around the, has grown around the boards to go up to it. That's pretty cool. Just came down to town. Gonna see where the trail goes from here. Literally in the safety zone. Watch out for trolls under the bridge. What I'm watching out is for blazes because I don't see any here. I saw one up there, but I'm not exactly sure if we're supposed to go to the bridge or not. I guess I'll find out here soon. Doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Oh wait, staircase. That might be it. Yep, there's two blazes right there. And there's a bunch of white blazes showing us where to go. Up the stairs. Because we can't have the Appalachian Trail if we don't have a bunch of steps. Go to the left. Don't think I want to walk there. When I was a kid, every time we went over a large bridge with our flat tire, my dad would have to change the tire on the side of the road on a bridge. We lived on an island, so that was a problem. But if you didn't have an aversion to bridges before, I'm looking both ways. Not for cars, but for barges. Marked safe from the bridge collapsing from above. Beautiful day for a hike. warm, sky's blue. It's a little windy, but not super bad. This is, temperature-wise, supposed to be the coldest day of my weekend, and I am warm. So I'm probably carrying 2 pounds of warm weather gear I don't need. We finally know what Chandler does. Found his business. I don't know, is that a cement truck? Is it a cement business? Is that what he does? Do we still not know what he does? Look, there's a cemetery. I love cemeteries. I think they're cool. AT goes that way. The other way goes this way. So I have found out why Virginia has the most miles on the Appalachian Trail. It's not that the state is significantly bigger. It is that with all the switchbacks, it takes you 3 times as long to get up a mountain and down. I think the rule is if you find a bench, you have to sit on it. There we go. Okay, I'm coming up to another bench. What's the rule for back-to-back benches? Do we have to sit on both of them? Is it a 1 for 2 special? I sat down. If you don't follow bear country rules, they've got a place for you. Somebody lost their breakfast and their sunglasses. Doesn't look like they got a chance to use them. The tags are still on them. Can it get any better than this? Appalachian Trail and a cemetery trail. This is so exciting. I love cemeteries, old cemeteries. This is an old cemetery. I'm gonna get to see it right on the trail. Spring is here. Something tells me this is not a cemetery trail. I'm guessing the cemetery trail is that flat one with the benches. And I must have missed the spur trail to the cemetery. It's like a big flower garden right here off the trail with daffodils. This big round place all surrounded by rocks with flowers in it. That's the Angels Rest Hostel, which is actually where I parked my car. Well, that was my morning and my afternoon snack. The wind is really picking up now. That just died down once I got the camera out. But you can see the trees are really swaying. Oh, well, they're not anymore. Here's an old tower of some sort. Looks like I don't know, like it held wires, but I don't see anything else around that it would have gone to. But now, Found some rocks. Down there, can't see it very well, but there's the town I went by. Little sticks. We miss you out here. So does the trail go that way or that way? Because it looks like it could be both ways and there's no blaze. Nice little stealth camp, yay or nay? I finally stopped to eat some lunch. So I got Skippy peanut butter and Smucker's strawberry jam and some wraps. Do we do 0.2 both ways, 0.4 for water, or do we tempt dehydration? We're getting water. Here's our spring. It's kind of a muddy mess there. And then you can see it runs into a little creek down there. Let's get some water. So when I filter my water, I always rest my bottle on the ground so that it's not hanging. Because I feel like it's hanging, it's putting stress on these sections. I found that if you don't tighten that blue section there that holds the bottle onto the filter, it is not airtight and it will filter a lot faster. If you tighten it down, it's airtight, and then you really have to push the bag to get it to go. So this is much easier. Okay, hear me out. There needs to be a trail about 100 miles long, and it's all ridge. Just like this, just walking along the ridge. At the beginning and the end, there are cable cars that get you up to the ridge so you don't have to hike all the way up the mountain. And at all the gaps, not only are there cable cars, in case you're just doing a section, there are zip lines to get you from the top of one across the gap to the opposite side of the ridge. And we could call this trail the Instagram trail, because all the Instagram hikers out there would just have to ride up, get their picture with their metal water bottle, their Stanley cup, and their khaki cargo shorts, spandex and leggings, get their picture and ride back down. There's another one. So if you see here, these lines here, so the ATC has provided zip lines to get down the ridge. Oh, that might not be zip lines. Here's a little water source spring. It's kind of flowing down there. But you could get something out of it if you needed to. It's 5 minutes to 6. My goal was to be at the shelter by 6. I think I'm going to make it, or very shortly thereafter. The sun's starting to go down. I think we're gonna have daylight for another, I don't know, hour or so. Not really sure what time the sunrise or the sunset is now. This is a privy and this is Dock Knob Shelter. So open the door to the shelter, and there's a black bear in there. I'm going to open it really quick so you can see it. 1, 2, 3. There it is. Oh no, there's a bear in the privy.